Chicago Bulls just can't seem to stop winning. What's going on, y'all? 5 Sports Talk back at it with another video, of course, here talking some NBA, here to talk about my beloved Bulls, who have suddenly become the hottest team in the NBA. They've won 10 of their last 12, 10-2 since Niko has been back, and they just can't seem to lose, folks. Okay, this is a team that everybody, including myself, predicted to be one of the worst in the NBA, and they were until Niko came back, and now they can't stop winning, okay? And I know you guys see the title, and you're probably thinking, Fiz, are you crazy? What the hell are you talking about? Yes, I have to bring up this topic, and the reason I have to bring up this topic, folks, is because we are getting caught up in the hysteria of the Bulls right now, and it is time to take a step back and look at the bigger picture, okay? Because of what happened last summer, okay? When a certain franchise player, Jimmy Butler, got traded, okay? And we decided to rebuild. If that didn't happen, if Jimmy G Buckets was still on the team and we were building around him, this would be a completely different story. But that wasn't the case. Gar Forman and John Paxson decided to go in a different direction, decided to rebuild, didn't re-sign Dwayne Wade, traded away Jimmy Butler, and here we are. But now, all of a sudden, the Bulls are starting to win, and now we're talking playoffs? And I know some fans are thinking playoffs, okay? But really, folks, okay, so here's the thing, all right? I get it. Niko's been balling out. 18 points per game average since he's been back, 7 rebounds, 7.3, something along those lines. He has been incredible, okay? The value of Niko Mirotic in terms of trade value will never be higher. This is a guy who's 26 years old, peak of his NBA career. This is the Niko Mirotic we envisioned, we as in Bulls fans, when he came over from Europe, okay? He was an MVP over in Europe. This is the guy we envisioned, and this is the guy we needed him to be when we had the damn Derrick Rose teams, when he was the MVP, when we had guys like Luol Deng, Carlos Boozer, and Niko was coming off the bench. This is what we needed him to do. And now when the Bulls are rebuilding and we have a young team, this is what he decides to do in a season after he gets punched by Bobby Portis. It's just funny to me, okay? And so I know you guys are all thinking, why do you want to disrupt the winning, Fiz? Let the Bulls win. Let's see what happens. Niko's been balling out. I get all that, folks. But like I said, this is only coming up because of what the Bulls decided to do last summer. They decided to go in a different direction. And when you go in a different direction, you can't flip-flop. You gotta stick to your guns. And if the Bulls are going to stick to the rebuilding plan, Niko Mirotic, I'm sorry, is not part of the rebuilding plan. Yes, he's only 26 years old, but if you look at the other guys on this roster, for me, the other guys on this roster, the core of this team is all younger than that, obviously. You've got, of course, Chris Dunn, who I made a video about. He's been balling out. He's going to be the Bulls point guard of the future. Lauri Markkanen, rookie now. He's been balling out, of course, and he looks to be a stud player. He's part of our core. Zach LaVine, who's going to be coming back. I fully believe in Zach LaVine. He's going to be a 20-point scorer off the bat, shooting guard, wing player that we can utilize. And then 2 other guys, Bobby Portis and Denzel Valentine, who are still a bit both second, third-year players. And I believe these guys will keep developing. Denzel Valentine has shown some nice promise so far this year, and Bobby Portis has also been balling out since punching Niko, who have become the best 1-2 punch in the league. No pun intended, by the way. So these 5 guys are really the core of this team, okay? So again, Lauri, Chris Dunn, Denzel Valentine, Bobby Portis, and Zach LaVine. And then after that, you've got guys that you like, but they are not must-keeps on this team. Justin Holiday, I like Justin Holiday. He's not a must-keep on this team. Jerry Grant, same thing with Jerry Grant. I was high on him when we traded for him, but he's okay, very inconsistent. Paul Zipser, same thing, had a nice rookie year. He's a second-round pick, so we didn't expect much, but he's not really all that. David Nwaba, we got from the Lakers when they cut him. I like him. I love him. And then Cristiano Felicio, young player. I think he has potential. He has promise, but he's not a must-keep by any means. And Niko kind of comes into that category. So I am fine. It's not just I'm targeting Niko out. I'm fine trading any of these guys, including Niko, okay? To get a better pick, to get a better asset, to build towards our future, okay? I want to be the Sixers, okay? I'm sorry, Bulls fans. I want to be the Sixers. I want my Joel Embiid. I want my Ben Simmons. I want that ridiculous core. Markelle Fultz hasn't even played a game yet, okay? So that team, you know that team is going to be a championship contenders for years to come. If you're just going to get to the playoffs and get knocked out in the second round again by the damn Cavs and LeBron James, what is really the point here, okay? So if the Bulls were winning and it was basically because of all our young guys and not Niko balling out, I would agree, and I would be like, okay, of course, we're winning because of our young guys, but that's not really the case. Niko's been a big part of this winning streak, okay? Like I said. And then obviously you've got guys that obviously need to go, like they're not part of this team moving forward, and that's like Cameron Payne, of course, Quincy Pondexter, guys like that. Even Robin Lopez. I mean, we don't need Robin Lopez. I don't know why he's still on this team, but I guess he's a veteran presence. But point being, back to Niko is, like I said, they took a stance, and I'm talking about they with Gar Forman and John Paxson. And when you take a stance, this is what happens. You have to make tough decisions. And trading Niko Mirotic, if you are able to get good trade assets for Niko, I would move him, folks. I'm telling you straight up. I know it sounds selfish, but if this is the long-term plan of the Bulls, if they want to be what the Sixers are right now, with those stud players, if you want to get stud players in this draft, then you should trade Niko Mirotic. What should they get for him? First of all, they can't trade Niko until January 15th, so they will not be able to trade him till then because of the clause in his contract or whatnot. So expect the streak to continue until January 15th. But the second it turns January 15th, I'm talking at 12 at night, you can trade Niko, and you should trade Niko. Can they get a first-round pick? I don't know, but a winning team could use Niko Mirotic, folks. Can you guys think Niko's value Can you guys imagine if Niko's value get any higher than this? I don't think it can get any higher than this. If you guys think it can get higher than this, let me know in the comments, because I think this is Niko's peak. I think this is the best time to sell high. And when he regresses, when his shooting percentages go down, the market won't be there. The Sixers made this mistake with Jahlil Okafor. They should have traded him a long time ago. They waited until his market value is completely shot. I don't want the Bulls to do that with Niko Mirotic. So, like I said, as much as it pains me to see this and say this and have this happen, Niko has got to go. We have to trade Niko because of his trade value and because of the plan that we took moving forward. We are building towards the future, and that is what we should be focused on. Let me know what you guys think. Leave a comment down below. Make sure you guys follow the channel. I'm losing my voice here. Hit me up on my social media down below for that, Twitter and Instagram. Let me know, guys, and of course, turn on your post notifications. I'm bringing out a lot of content for you guys, and as always, keep it locked right here. Thanks for watching.